Your largest test comes before your greatest success. Your largest test comes before your greatest success. You know, I still remember back when I first started my self-improvement journey, and I was like, it was about, I'll say, maybe 3-4 months into my self-improvement journey. This is when I was really starting to work out, and I felt like I wasn't making any progress, bro. I felt like I wasn't making any progress. I lost 2 pounds, and then I ended up gaining it back up, and then I was so focused on my weight and all that, and it was like, and at that time I also didn't know much about nutrition either, and it was like, bro, I just felt horrible. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't feel any changes. I mean, I started to gain a little bit of muscle, but that was about it. And I was like, I felt like I was going so hard. And eventually I ended up giving up. I gave up and I just stopped working out as hard. I mean, I probably worked out maybe once or twice a week. And I was like, oh, yeah. Just telling everybody, yeah, I'm still working out, this and that. And it was like, I felt ashamed of myself also. And then eventually I was like, what's going on with me, bro? What's going on in my head that's making me not want to go anymore? What's going on in my head that's making me not want to work as hard anymore? And I realized that everybody falls and everybody fails. Elon Musk failed at least once. Jeff Bezos failed at least once. LeBron James failed at least once. Cristiano Ronaldo failed at least once. All these celebrities and big stars, or these big athletes that you know, they failed at least once. At least one time. It's not like they just lived an easy life and just got everything they ever wanted because they were chosen. They failed not once, not twice. Probably 7 times, maybe even more. But they got up 8 times. They failed 10 times and they got up 11. They kept on getting up. And they kept on fighting back because they knew that their greatest success, that their greatest challenge has to come so that they can get their greatest success. Keep on going, bro. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna want to fail. But you have to get back on. You have to get back up. So I realized that my greatest challenge comes before my greatest success, and I was like, I need to get up, bro. I need to just do it. And I went and I hit a hard workout right after that, bro, and I felt amazing. And I kept on putting in the work every single day. And eventually I started to learn more about nutrition. And then I failed again. And then I failed again. And then again and again and again and again and again. Over and over again, bro. And eventually I ended up winning. And now I am where I am now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in shape. I feel amazing. I started taking supplements. I started working on my diet. Eating low ingredient foods. Organic foods. Real fruits. Started drinking only water. Sometimes I'll drink some juice. But I drink organic juice. I limit myself to things. And I learned more about my nutrition. I learned more about workouts. I learned more about my life. I learned more about myself. And by doing that, it's given me my greatest success. My greatest success. I went through trials and tribulations every single day. I went through the trials and tribulations in my head and in my body. I felt like I didn't want to go anymore. I felt like I didn't want to work out anymore. But I pushed myself until absolute failure. And when I did fail, I pushed even further. That's how far it got for me. That's how hard I went. And that's what you need to do. You need to fail, bro. You have to. You have to push yourself until you fail. If you feel like you're not doing enough, go until you fail and then go more. Because that's where your greatest success is. Your greatest success comes after you fail, bro. It comes after you fail and you feel like you're down and out and you feel like you don't have anything left in your tank. And then you still go and do it anyways, bro. I saw this picture. It was like, if you only have 10% in your tank, but you give all of that 10% to what you're doing, you still win 100%. You only had 10%, but you still gave that 10%. It's all. You use that last little bit of percent in your body to push as hard as you could with that 10%. And that is your 100%. It doesn't matter if you failed. It doesn't matter if you didn't make it. It matters that you put in the work and you worked as hard as you could, bro. And if you failed, the next day get back up and go even harder. And then fail again. Don't look at the failure as you giving up. Don't give up after the failure. A lot of people, they fail a bunch of times and then they give up. But why would you give up today if tomorrow could be the day that you actually succeed, bro? Tomorrow, you could have given up today, and tomorrow, that could have been the day that you won. That could have been the day that you achieved $10,000. That could have been the day that you got that sale. That could have been the day that you got the results that you wanted. That could have been the day that you did your first ever push-up after trying for months. That could have been the day, but you just gave up. And I don't blame you, bro, because I've given up too. I have failed too, but I kept on getting back up after that, bro. And if you're watching this video and you're seeing this right now, this is your sign to get back up and go again. This is your sign to push past your limits. This is your sign to put in the work, bro. Just do it. Just put in the work. Okay, it's hard. Okay, you failed. Okay, you don't want to go anymore. Okay, you feel like you've given it all and you're still not seeing any results. Give more than your all. Give more then. If you're giving 100%, give 101 then. If you're giving 101, give 1,000. And so on and so forth. But keep on putting in the work, bro. Keep on showing up every single day. But make sure that you're not showing up for no reason. Make sure that you're showing up to put in the work. And as long as you're showing up and putting in the work, bro, it doesn't matter how many times you fail. Eventually, you're going to win. And eventually, you're going to get your way. I'm serious. I went through exactly what you went through. Went through the trials and tribulations with my diet, my workouts, my mind. I didn't always have a mind that just went and did things. Even though I didn't feel like doing it, I didn't always have the mindset to just know that this is what I need to do. I didn't always know that getting up and going and just doing it, even though I don't feel like doing anything at all, I didn't always know that that's what I needed to do. I didn't. I was in the same place as everybody watching this video right now. I was in the same exact place. Not knowing what to do next. Feeling like everything I'm doing isn't enough. Doing a workout, losing 3 pounds during the workout, and then the next day I wake up 4 pounds over than I was before. How does that even work? And it was my nutrition. So although I was working hard, I didn't have the right nutrition. So what did I do? I learned about my nutrition, and I failed many times with my nutrition too. I didn't have the right, I couldn't seem to break my mind and my body down to go back to what our ancestors used to eat the right way. I was so focused on eating horribly. And I failed every single day. Told myself I wouldn't, but then I ended up doing it. And it's just like, it's because it was embedded in my brain. That was my nature. I grew up doing it. That is naturally me. It was naturally me. But the more I did it, the more I kept on getting back up, and the more I focused on my nutrition, and the more I focused on my mind, I gained self-awareness for myself. And I was like, I feel better doing this. And I'm tired of being out of shape, and I'm tired of not doing right for myself. So I told myself, and I made a vow to myself, that I was going to just stop. And eventually, over time, I failed more. And now, I am here now. I don't need any more chips. I don't need any more sweets. I don't crave any more sweets or sugars. I don't drink soda. I don't drink none of that sugary juice. I eat low ingredient foods. I drink only water and organic juice. I eat fruits. I have low carb diets. I do carb cycling, calorie deficits, calorie surpluses, and I learned. I had to fail all those times so that I could succeed. I didn't get to where I am right now with my body by waking up the next day and having it. I failed, and now I succeeded. I failed with my diet. I felt like crap. I had a high body fat percentage. Now I have a low body fat percentage and I feel amazing. I failed so that I could succeed in that area. I was filled up with anger in my mind from my parents separating. I felt depressed. I felt angry. I felt sad. I felt lonely. And I failed every single day. And eventually, I won. And eventually, I succeeded. And now, I'm peaceful. I don't argue anymore. I'm not angry anymore. I do it because I love myself. Everything I do now is because of self-love. I love myself now. Everything I do now is because I know that I love myself and I have a body that God has blessed me with, and I don't want to waste that blessing. It's a blessing that I don't want to waste. So I get up every single day and I put the work in for my body. I eat the right foods for my body. And that's what it's about, bro. It's not about all the just getting it done because you're so angry. Yes, okay, you can do that at the start. And that's completely understandable. Because that's why I started. But eventually you're going to end up feeling empty. And you're going to have to find something else. So do it out of self-love, bro. Out of self-respect for yourself. You have to respect yourself enough to want to go and get the work. You have to respect yourself enough and love yourself enough to want to go and run miles every single day. To want to go and lift weights every single day. To want to drink and eat healthy. To want to meditate and become a more spiritual man. To want to better yourself and become a better man or woman. That's what it's about. You love yourself, so you do the things. You don't do it because you just are angry. No, you do it because you love yourself and you want to love yourself. Or you want to respect yourself. Or you want to kill the body that you have. That's why you do it. So keep on putting in the work and keep on failing. It sounds crazy. Keep on failing. Why would I say that to you? But you need to fail to succeed. So go ahead. Fail again tomorrow. And then fail one more time. Maybe even 3 more times. And then keep on getting back up. And then fail more. And get up even more. And then finally succeed, brother. And I end the video with the same thing that I say at the end of every single video. Stay strong today, boys.